Okay. Roach. I was about to say, I saw you peeking over there. Peering man. Think you're gonna sneak up on me like that?
Yuri, searching for objects like we did just now might be easy, but searching for people is much more difficult.
Psychometry allows you to see the psychic imprint as a shadow.
Uh-huh.
Never follow after the shadow of someone who's been spirited away.
Okay, yeah.
You might end up seeing something you wish you hadn't.
We
Let's
can't.
head back.
Okay, can't go down there. We kind of know that from. Oh, hi. She said, "Don't follow the shadow." I'm going to immediately follow the shadow. But we kind of know that from Fatal Frame 3. Like that, if you followed someone in that dream world, eventually they would take you to the other side and you would disappear from the physical world. Oh. Oh no! We fell in the water. And that's how we learned that we could fight ghosts. Also, now our clothes are wet, which seems like a unnecessary feature. Ghosts will attack. Will try to attack and grab you. Grab you, photograph it. When it turns red. Oh, that's interesting. Ghosts recoiled, they took photograph it. Taking more will exercise it for good. Fighting ghosts. Photograph of weak points and damage them. Capture area, the rectangle in the center of the screen is your attack. Press Y. Use the film. Capture the area, disappears, you can't take photo. Oh, interesting. Use film to attack the ghost. Sometimes spirit fragments. Spirit fragments. Fragments break off if the ghost takes damage. After a time, they're reabsorbed. Photograph the fragments before that happens. Targets and shutter chance. When 5 or more targets are in view, taking a photograph will knock back the ghost. The capture area will go red with a shutter chance. Keep adjusting your position until you have at least 5 targets, including ghost and spirit fragments, to trigger a shutter chance. Okay. Like that. Oh, there we go. Okay, I see. That's interesting. Fatal frame and fatal timing. When the area flashes red, a ghost is attacking, you can take a fatal frame shot. You need to capture the ghost mid-attack. Break apart from the knockback. Apart from the knockback effect, fatal frame shots trigger fatal frame when you can take photos in close succession without using film. Fatal frame shots are useful when spirits are too close, you can trigger a shutter chance. Attack range and power. It's only effect on ghosts within a specific range. Ghosts are too far away, they will not take any damage. The bigger the circle, the more damage the camera will deal. Get closer to ghosts for more powerful shots. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that just yet. Ghost paparazzi, indeed. Hey, Shani, how you doing today? That's interesting. There's definitely a complete overhaul of this camera system at this point. Like, they kept the fatal frame with combos, obviously, but... I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought you here.
I am alone.
Are you, though? Okay. So there's some ritual here? Okay, I'm guessing this is probably Ren. Uh-huh. Okay, so that gives us a little peek into the ritual, I guess. Yep, there we go.
Oh, that dream again.
Mr. Hojo? Hisoka came by a little while ago.
Oh, Hisoka. What does she want?
She found the photo book.
She did?
Yeah, here, take a look.
Hey, Cammy, how you doing today? Okay. While learning about shadow reading from Hisoka, Yuri used the ability to retrieve an album post-mortem photographs from a ruined inn on Mount Hikami. The album was requested by a certain Ren Hojo. As Ren awoke from a bad dream, found himself tormented by uncertainty. Was it really just a dream or a suppressed childhood memory? This question has plagued him for some time. Okay, we got a rank B. Well, we did miss, I think, a couple ghosts. Points for items. Oh, so the more items that you have, the more points you get. That's interesting. Cleared the first drop. Oh, is that what that's what they're calling it now? It's drops. Alright, more Yuri, though. Costumes. Change the characters. Oh, I see. It costs cutesy goth ensemble. Okay, we're not spending our points on this stuff just yet. Alright. Let's get into this. Oh, now we can set the difficulty. Why couldn't we do that before? For players who want to enjoy the story safely, scores will not be recorded. For players who want to enjoy the story. For players who want to enjoy the game. For players who want to enjoy the story. Okay, so normal is the hardest difficulty. So far. Interesting. Okay, so they do have easier modes. You just can't do that for the first one. Which, it's basically like a tutorial, so that makes sense. So, oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get the cutesy goth attire, but we gotta upgrade our camera first. We gotta get the power before we get the costumes, obviously. We'll keep it on normal. We'll keep it on normal. It seems like each one of these is going to have their own difficulty, so if we struggle, we can always change it to easy on the next one. So we're gonna keep it normal. Oh, wait. We buy stuff. What is this? Cleansing flames to remove wetness and taint. Wetness and taint. Okay. And 10,000 points for stone. How much is it this? 500 points? Oh, you also buy film here. Okay. One is 500 points. 800 points. Psychic lens can only be purchased once. Lens that allows you to experience spiritual phenomena? What does that mean? Okay, well, we gotta get the lens, right? Like... Mount Hikami, Yuri. Few days passed since Yuri's introduction to the Shadow Reading the Abandoned Inn. Since then, has gone off somewhere and hasn't returned. Yuri worries for Hisoka, but isn't sure how or where to start searching. As she sits waiting at the antique shop, a girl named Fuyuhi Himono shows up, claiming to have enlisted Hisoka to help her find a missing person. Interesting. So we work at an antique shop. Does this work? There we go. Hello? Why is it so quiet?
Excuse me.
Hello?
I'm looking for Hisoka Kurosawa.
Interesting.
Is
She has
here?
a similar hairstyle to that
I'm
maiden that we
sorry.
just saw.
But she stepped out.
My name is Fuyuhi Himino. I've been waiting for her to tell me
Okay, so it's Fuyi...
if she could help me find someone.
Hiyamino.
I still haven't got a reply from her.
You're looking for someone?
She might have gone to the mountain. Mount Hikami.
Mount Hikami.
Someone told me that they saw my friend there. It's an infamous suicide spot, isn't it?
Why are we... What is this
I don't
camera
know
angle?
why
Thank you.
Haruka would go to a place like that
Haruka.
and without even saying a word to me.
Don't worry. As soon as Hisoka gets back, I'll tell her.
No, that's fine. I can't wait any longer. I'll go look for her myself.
Don't do that.
Huh? Come back!
Missing person case? Hisoka left a few days ago and hasn't been back. Maybe this is what she's working on. Hisoka's room upstairs. Maybe she left some clues to her whereabouts. Thank you. I could figure out how to get upstairs. Never staying here by myself. I've never been good at handling things. I only learned how to make coffee. I've never actually served a customer yet. All right, so we just got a psychic lens. Lens allows you to experience spiritual phenomenon. How does that work? Where's our camera? Oh, we probably don't have the camera right now. Okay, that makes sense. We're seeing to be where the shop's receipts and financial records go. Is this the newest one? I don't know much about the series. Yes, this is the latest one in the series. They ported 4 and 5 to PC. So, pendulum grandfather sways slowly. The clock itself may be broke, but it works well as a decoration. Likes the rhythmic sound of the pendulum. Yep. That's why a lot of people have those clocks. There's jars. Antique on top of the... Okay. Just not sure if there's something we need to make sure we're checking here. We don't have a camera, so... Tobacco tray... Chocolate arch bell. It's an interesting painting. Customer restroom. Like to take turns cleansing it? Oh, cleaning it. It's like, what does that mean? Someone goes in there and you're like, we have to cleanse this bathroom. Doing some, like, taking some, what are those things called? Dowsing rods? Just going in there with some holy water and, like, be gone, poop demon. So there's an item over here. Mount Hikami was lying on the bookshelf. The Deathly Mountain. Traditions surrounding the mountain. Feared to be haunted in the past, it was said that sleeping with one's feet facing the mountain was taboo. Watching the sunset behind the mountain, too, was believed to invite forth beings from the netherworld. Today, the mountain is said to call those fascinated by death. Countless rumors abound of people spirited away to that accursed peak. They are said to venture to the mountain alone, leaving behind no trace of themselves. Some say the bodies of those who vanished can be found at the bottom of the Lake of the Departed on the mountain's summit. Since becoming a tourist destination, the prevalence of such frightening tales did seem to diminish for a while. Even so, despite its fleeting status as a tourist hotspot, Mount Hikami is yet to shake its reputation as a cursed mountain, a place of death. Today it has become a popular place for which to commit, you know. Wet cilantro? What? Oh, that's the stairs. Okay, I see. I have to say, I think there's something else in this room. Okay. See the rumors surrounding. Okay. How does the place become famed for unaliving? As more people die, the place will gain a reputation, and people drawn to these spots out of a desire to not be alone in the end. Interestingly, these unalive spots are rarely known as hot spots for spiritual activity. This is what makes Mount Hikami distinct from the others. It is both a tradition of unaliving and has been associated with ghost sightings. Then there are the so-called Maidens of Black Water. Okay, so now we're getting a little reference there. It said if you're found by one of those maidens, they will lead you to your death. Those caught in the maiden's gaze never again leave the mountain, or so the rumors go. There are also tales of specters on Mount Hikami who relive their own deaths. Those who do not die in accordance with local practices become cursed, forced to relive their final moments for eternity. Many of the people who have been kept from committing unaliving on Mount Hikami claim to have seen a maiden or one of those looping specters and felt strong compulsion to unalive themselves. Perhaps it was because of the story of the maidens and ghosts that the mountain continues to be a popular spot for those looking to take their own life. Bushel flowers, priest waved, cast out demons. You mean like sage? Like the sage bundles and stuff? No, there's a little, if you don't know what it is, a dowsing rod, it's a little metal, like it can be bigger, but basically it's a little metal rattle looking thing. So it's got like a handle and then a ball on the end, but the ball has holes in the top. So they fill it with holy water, and when they shake it, it just spurts a little bit of water out of the holes. So it allows them to do this and like bless something without like pouring water or whatever. It's called a dowsing rod, I think. No. Yeah. Yes. Maybe I'm confusing it. Well, I know dowsing rods are also the ones that search for water, right? Dowsing rods. Okay, no, those are the things that search for water. What did I call it? Water... dowsing. Religion. Okay, what am I thinking of? Maybe they're not called dowsing rods? Divining rods? No, that's not it. I don't know. Anyways, I can't find what I'm looking for. But they're like a little rattle. It has holes in the end. You do like this. It does holy water. I thought they were called dowsing rods, but apparently that's the thing you use to... They're the two sticks that, like, cross to help you find water. Or spiritual energy for some people. Wait, is this our room? We live in a closet? Or is this just, like, a guest room? Oh, it's a guest bedroom. Okay. You must keep it at a place... Aspergillum? What? Isn't that... It's not a bacteria? Huh. Yeah, that's what they're called. Aspergillums. Interesting. But yeah, there's just like little things like that. In English, cilantro. No, there's no cilantro. Looked up Catholic holy. Yeah, yeah. You throw Catholic at the beginning of most things. It'll give you all of those crazy tools. Okay, this looks like a basement. Can we go in here? Back door's locked as usual. Okay. This is the bathroom. For a large bathtub, it's too large for me to relax in very easily. Okay, we can't go in there apparently. Maybe it heightens our wetness and we just can't go in there. Apparently that's a bad thing. Okay, there's a room right here. So this is the one that's kind of a pseudo remake? No, this is just a port. Soka gave me this room when I moved in. It used to be her bedroom. It's been a while since I moved in. I haven't unpacked anything. It's a port of the Wii U version. Desk here for me. It's Soka's bedroom. She freed it up for me to use. I mean, they might have done some adjustments when they brought over the port, but because I think 4 is the one that has like the major changes that everybody talks about between the Wii version and the PC version. I don't know about this one. There might be some major changes too. I don't know. This is my first time playing all of the Fatal Frames, so... Okay, so this is the bedroom we need to go into. So it might be that this is also kind of they've made some adjustments kind of thing. I know we don't have to explore everything, but I like to. You never know. Security camera. I have to know everything. Well, I failed. Mission failure. A pretty kimono hangs on the rack. Alright. My guess is we're going to go in here, we're going to find like a location and the camera obscura. Or we'll find a location, and then when we go to that location, we'll find the camera obscura. Love all the Japanese mythology and stuff in these games. It's a nice change from the most survival horror. I know there's Kuon and a few others. Yeah. She really likes traditional Japanese style. Does she? What? Every time we interact with something, she goes... Watch. So, you see the mirror? I'm going to walk around. I'm going to check. Man. Ooh, what's this? Nothing of interest in here. Accessory. Okay, it says there's like 2 items. There's an item there and there's an item here. I guess we can't do this one. Oh, here we go. Lost item case files. Seems to be Ahsoka shadow reading cases. Client, no one. Missing item diary. Photo of the deceased. Locate mother's diary. Client seeks info on their late mother. At least she doesn't have wild booty. I mean, she might when her wetness is all the way up. Who knows? Relates to a deceased individual. Apply caution. The caretaker of the deceased has burned the diary at her request. Client, also storeroom key. Photo of the deceased. Locate storeroom key. Item might be already lost. Token and item belong to deceased. Apply caution. Item located. Had been hidden by client's parent. Return to client. Diamond ring. Token rings box. Client seeks lost engagement ring. Requested fiance not be notified. Date of wedding soon approaching. Found on client's desk. Was in an obvious place, but somehow eluded the client. Everyone on the planet. When you're like, where's the thing? And then you search for 3 hours, realize it's been on the desk the whole time. Okay, this is the first one we have a name of, and we know about this one. Renhojo, album of postmortem photographs. Yeah, bad location, but minimal danger anticipated. Client is an acquaintance. Found in an old building. Shadow attempted to drag Yuri toward the netherworld. Should have gone alone. Must warn Yuri to stay away from the mountain. Art of shadow reading. Shadow reading is the ability to read traces of the past. Okay, we read that before. Following traces is possible to find what's gone missing and are no longer visible. These things are demonstrably there, but for reasons unknown are all but invisible. Things that the owner wished to be forgotten. Things whose owners have passed away. Things that no longer wish to be seen. Things drawn partway into the netherworld, invisible within their own. Such items can be called back to the world of the living. Unlike these objects, however, people who have been spirited away must not be chased after lightly. In such cases, they have been taken by creatures of the netherworld who linger nearby. Utmost caution must always be applied. Check the bed. Always been tucked behind the desk. The room used to be a study and the bed was in another room. Hisoka moved the bed in here so I could take her room. Says that she prefers cozy quarters. I hope she's not doing it just for my sake. Okay. Sender's name. Missing persons. Could provide some clues. Miss Kurosawa, please find Haruka. She went missing over a week ago. Still taking on missing person cases, don't you? Contacted the police. They're no help. They say she's probably spirited away. Haruka wouldn't have gone anywhere without telling me. I'm certain something bad has happened. I can handle my own grief, but I can't stand the thought of her suffering somewhere. What if she's waiting for me to find her? I'm worried sick. Haruka is still alive, I know it, but something has to be done, quick. Remember when you found that precious picture of me and Haruka? I was so happy to have it. Now, I need your help once again. Okay.